I'm Jam Chong, it's Friday, and before we get to the latest in video game news, let's get to the clip of the week. G'day guys, welcome to the Friday show. If you've got an awesome clip you think is worthy of being clip of the week, post it as a video response down below and it could be on the show. But now we start off today with the first bit of news. So I've been waiting a while to say this, and at one point I even thought I'd never say it, but now it's official. Australia has got the green light on the R18 classification for video games. Woo! Anyway, the bill is final and it's official, everything's all good, but I know that some of you aren't 100% sure on what's going on. What I'm trying to say is, you guys probably have a few questions that need to be answered, like the following questions, like do video games that came out already with an MA15 rating get bumped up to an R18 rating now? Well, I've got to tell you this, the answer is no, because the board can't reclassify a game until 2 years after it was originally given its rating. Now another question that is probably being asked is, can video games that have been refused classification in Australia be reclassified with an R18 rating? And again we get another dodgy answer, but the answer is yes, but only after 2 years of it being denied, so we will eventually see those games that we never got. But personally, I'm looking on the bright side of things, and you probably should too, because well, I doubt that any future games that come out and come into Australia are gonna get banned because of this new R18 rating system. So yeah, when you hear about a new crazy game that's coming out, possibly like Dead Island or something, don't worry about anything because the game probably will end up coming to Australia because of our new system. And speaking of Dead Island and worrying about things, we have to worry about it and go into the sad news. Sad news! What the fuck? So as you guys probably know, Dead Island was released earlier this week and the reviews are coming in and they're pretty damn positive. So yeah, if you don't know, the game did come out a little earlier than planned without much explanation as to why. The developer did patch the game on day one to fix a few issues, but a funny thing happened. A user on a forum discovered a piece of coding that was in the game accidentally in the Steam version of the game, which then got patched. This code has now sparked a few small women's rights groups in anger, and some reporters also wanted to know what happened and how it happened and what's going on, because what you see on screen is the topic at hand. I honestly find this situation a bit funny because I wouldn't expect a big release game to have this sort of sexism possibly going on behind the scenes. Management from the development team is wondering what the hell has happened, and they are investigating the matter and did apologize, and they're trying their best to fix this issue. They also said they knew nothing about it, which is a bit odd. Yeah. Now if you're wondering what this piece of code done to the character, it actually made her 15% better, I believe, and which is weird because it's possibly sexist, yet it's making the female character even better than what she is. So yeah, the coding did make her a little bit better and bigger in different places, but not bigger around here like the big news. What? Big news! I don't know how I was meant to transition to this and everything just fell apart in the end, but anyway, Modern Warfare 3 is set to be the biggest media release in history after breaking pre-order records, as you probably already know, but it's the battle with Battlefield that has the interesting part to it. Earlier this year, if you remember, you could go to www.modernwarfare3.com and you would be sent to the Battlefield 3 website. Most of us thought this was pretty funny, but Activision didn't and took the guys responsible to court and recently won. It's a pretty weird situation they all had there. But anyway, speaking of pre-orders and Battlefield 3 has now topped over 1.25 million pre-orders, which is pretty damn impressive. Not that I didn't think they'd do it, I think they're gonna even get more, and then there's gonna be even more stuff, but there's so many games coming out later this year, I'm just surprised that so many people are managing to buy and pre-order all of these games, and one of those games is Skyrim. A lot of people are asking me, what's going on with Skyrim? Why aren't you talking about it? Personally, there isn't too much news coming out about Skyrim, there's just a lot of opinionists talking about it, just like myself, but I think it could end up being Game of the Year from what I've seen. Skyrim is also doing well in the pre-orders, just like many other games, and well, I don't know which one to buy, and neither does Gorilla Man. There's so many coming out, so Gorilla Man is here and with another question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay guys, Gorilla Man wants to know, if you could only buy one game for the rest of the year, which game would you buy and why? So try and get really creative with the answers, put it down in the comment section below, and it could be on Tuesday's show. But now, if you enjoyed this show, you can thumb it up by clicking that thumbs up button, obviously, because I'm Jam Chong, my accent's Australian, and here are the answers to Gorilla Man's previous question.